Welcome to the Solar Energy Engineering Design Project. More solar energy strikes Earth in 1 hour than is consumed by humans in an entire year. The challenge for us is to harness solar energy effectively to decrease our dependence on burning dirty fossil fuels that are harming our planet. Your job is to become a solar energy engineer and design a solar system for your home in Energy 3D that produces more energy than you consume in a year. To begin, you can select a template that looks most like your house from the Energy 3D website. There are plenty of styles to choose from. Next, you would customize the template to be the same size and dimensions of your own home. Or you can take the time to build a virtual model of your home from the ground up. This is a real-world engineering project, and so you'll need to gather real measurements from Google Earth. You will also do a home site survey and take manual measurements of your home to record the height of your walls and the height of a window, which will help you calculate the exact pitch of your roof. You will also mark trees that are close to your home and measure how far away they are from your house. Take plenty of pictures to document your results. Don't forget to get a copy of your utility bill so you can enter your annual electricity usage into Energy 3D. This way you can compare your energy consumption to your solar production. Okay, you're ready to begin your Solar Energy Engineering Design Challenge. You will follow the engineering design cycle and plan, test, and revise your designs. Your final report will have 3 design options for your family to choose from. This quick Energy 3D tutorial will help you get started. We will start by exploring the top menu bar. The File menu gives you the options to create a new file, open an already saved file, and allows you to save your file. Please save often in case Energy 3D crashes. You can print from this menu also, and quickly open already saved files. In the Edit menu, you have the typical edit functions of undo, redo, cut, copy, and paste. You can also quickly remove all windows, solar panels, trees, etc. if needed. In the View menu, you can select a 2-dimensional view, which is the best way to draw walls and to edit roof ridge lines. The Texture menu also lets you add texture to your home, which is a nice effect. For your project, the most important features to note in the Analysis menu are the annual energy analysis for selected part, so you can analyze the productivity of individual solar panels, and the overall annual yield analysis of solar panels. This will tell you the productivity of the entire system. Lastly, you can enter your utility bill information for comparison by selecting Input Utility Bill. Okay, let's learn more about our Toolbar menu down below. We will open a template to illustrate how the tools work. The Select tool allows you to select objects and move objects and change the perspective of the object if you hold down the left click and scroll on your mouse pad. If you hold the right click and scroll, your whole view will pan to the right or left. The Zoom tool lets you zoom in and out by holding the left click and scrolling in and out on your mouse pad. If you double click on an object, it will zoom you straight into that object. Hold the left click and scroll to zoom out again. Click the Select tool to turn off zoom. The Spin tool allows you to see a quick 360 view of your home. Click the spin icon again to stop and start the spin function. The Preview Printable Parts tool allows you to see how your 3-dimensional model could be broken out into printable parts so that you could create a paper model of your house. The Show Notes tool allows you to document your thought process and take notes as you complete your 3D model. The notes will be saved in your file. Remember to save often. The Show Annotations tool displays the measurements of all the components of your 3D model. The Resize or Move a Building tool will be really useful to you to customize templates. It will probably be easier to resize the templates if you remove all the trees in your field of view. You can increase the height of your 3D model by selecting the circles at the top of the resizing box. Or you can increase the width of your 3D model by selecting the circles at the bottom of the resizing box. You can select Show Annotations to see your new measurements after resizing your home. Okay, now we're ready to change the orientation of our home, or the direction in which our home faces. Select the Helion tool and zoom out so the azimuth angles show clearly in your view. You can now rotate your home to the direction that you recorded from Google Earth. The rotation tool normally goes clockwise, but if you hold down the Shift key, your house will rotate counterclockwise. Great! Now we will learn how to build your home from the ground up. Change your view to a 2D top view so it's easier to draw your walls. Also remove any texture so that you can see the walls and the grid that's going to appear below the walls as you're drawing. Please note that each square in the grid is ½ a meter squared. You'll notice after you've finished drawing your wall, if you reselect it, the size of the wall shows up in the Properties panel on the right side of your screen. This field will now show in real time the size of your wall as you're drawing it and resizing it. This will help you draw the right dimensions for your home. It is very important that all walls are connected to complete accurate analysis in Energy 3D. You can connect the walls by dragging the white circle at the end of the wall to the white circle at the end of the wall you would like to connect to. They will automatically snap together. The walls of the house are complete. We're ready to add a roof, but let's switch back to 3D view. You can do this by going to the View menu or pressing Ctrl-T. Let's go to the Roof menu by clicking the arrow next to the roof icon and scrolling down the menu to select a roof type. Let's try the pyramid roof first. The height of the pyramid roof can be changed by moving the blue circle in the middle of the roof. The height can even be lowered until it is a flat roof. Now let's try a hip roof. The direction of the ridgeline of the hip roof can be changed depending on what side of the house your cursor is pointing to. Move your cursor to the side so the roof angle matches your house. The circles on top of the hip roof can be moved to change the shape and the size of the roof. The outside circles change the length of the ridgeline, and the blue circle in the middle changes the height and also the pitch of the roof. The most common type of roof in New England is a gable roof. We can easily add gable ends to any roof type by selecting the gable conversion icon and clicking the appropriate side of the roof that we would like to turn into a gable wall. The height and pitch of this roof can be changed by clicking the blue dot in the middle and scrolling it up and down. If you select a shed roof, it only has one slope. The blue circle in the middle can help change the height and pitch of your shed roof. Finally, a custom roof gives us the ability to make many different roof types. The circle nodes on the outside of the roof can be dragged in different directions to create different ridge lines. The blue circle in the middle will always be available to change the height and pitch of the roof. Now you're ready to add fun features like doors, floors, and people. To change the width of the doors, select and drag the bottom circles. To change the height of the door, select and drag the top circles. Right-click to change the color of the door to match your house. Adding a second floor to your home is easy. Select the icon and drag the floor to the appropriate height of the house. You can add people to give you a relative scale of the actual size of the house. Click the Windows icon to add windows to your home. You can drag the circles at the bottom to change the width and the circles at the top to change the height. Houses usually have many windows, so copy and paste windows to add windows quickly. Click the arrow next to the tree icon to select from a menu of different tree species. If you're unsure of what type of tree that you need, try to decipher if the tree is a deciduous, a tree that loses its leaves in the winter, or an evergreen tree. Select one of that type. You can change the color of your walls and roof by right-clicking on them and selecting Color from the menu. Choose a color that matches your house. We can now add texture to our house by going to the View menu and selecting Simple Texture. You are now ready to begin the solar energy engineering design part of this project. Select the solar panel icon from the Toolbar menu and put it on the roof. You can copy and paste solar panels to easily recreate an array. Please note, solar panels must stay within the red dotted line on the border of the roof. To start another row, click the solar panel icon and copy and paste. The Show Shadows icon and Animate the Sun's Path tool in the far right corner of the toolbar will allow you to see if your solar panel system will be shaded throughout the day. The Calculate the Energy of the Day tool provides a colorful view of the solar radiation hitting your house and your solar panel system. You can increase the heat contrast scale at the bottom of the Properties panel to make this more vivid. Our first solar energy system design is complete. Let's analyze how much solar energy it would produce in 1 year. (5,110 kilowatts is great. However, an average family in Massachusetts uses about 6,000 kilowatts per year. Let's go back to the drawing board and see if we can add more efficient panels, place the panels in a different location, or possibly remove a tree. There are many engineering design options still to explore. This is the end of the solar energy engineering design tutorial. Thank you for participating.